It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to get you into an artist, a band, whomever, and we've done all of the work for you. All you have to do is listen. My name is Justin, and today's artist is Taylor Swift. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce the panel instead of doing the Patreon sell, because I don't feel like being clever. Bryan, this is your fault today.
I will say that if you don't get to his Patreon, you can, shake it off somewhere else. To another podcast.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. Shake it off, all right?
See, that's what you need. You need me here with my terrible song puns for you.
That voice you heard, Bryan Lewis, of course. The other voice you heard, Joe Leone, joining us again.
Well, we definitely don't have bad blood. We go way back.
Hey.
There you go.
Now we're zooming in the morning.
And the voice you have yet to hear is my very sick but very dear wife, Kristin.
Oh, hello. I don't have anything clever. I don't have anything clever in Taylor Swift words to say, so.
Okay, well.
My mind is
I knew you were going to be
space.
trouble having you on the show.
Oh, man. Now we're really killing it, guys. What's the traffic like?
Oh, man.
Hey.
You guys are really making me laugh.
Oh.
10:05 in the morning. All right. So I alluded to this, though. This actually is your fault, Bryan. We are doing Taylor Swift today because of you.
Then you're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm welcome. I feel welcome.
Yeah. Like
Wait a sec.
I'll get to it.
Okay.
I'll get to it. Bryan put Taylor Swift on the board like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And nobody would hopped on.
Fucking idiots.
But
Right?
the reason it's actually happening is because you put out that post a good couple weeks ago. Actually, was it late October for my birthday, actually? And then we did Pink, and Taylor Swift was on the other one, was one of the other artists, right, hon?
Indeed.
And so then, strangely enough, Joe jumps on.
Yeah.
Stranger things.
Well, so when Bryan put that out, like if I would have envisioned that this was the panel I was going to have for Taylor Swift.
I didn't know your wife was doing it. I was like, I love this all-male panel for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right?
Get the real female perspective on this.
You would not expect me to be on the panel.
Not at all. Not at all.
I wouldn't have expected myself to be on the panel.
You
look nothing like I imagined.
This is a very studly panel, though. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty dapper, although, I'm not today. But
with your invaluable shirt, what are you talking about, man?
look at me.
You're the most fuckable person in this room.
Hey-o!
I'll agree to that.
Go to bed, kids.
So talk to me, Bryan. What is it about Taylor Swift that you had to do this episode?
Well, I'm glad we're doing this now in my life because I'm, like Taylor Swift, going through another breakup.
Oh.
So she's usually one of my breakup artists. I don't... go figure, right?
Right.
I think I discovered this about myself yesterday while I was like kind of strutting my stuff down the street listening to Taylor Swift, walking to lunch, that I think deep down I'm also like a 15-year-old princess who's a hopeless romantic and always heartbroken at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why because I get her because we're the same person.
So I'm interested because you don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, hon. Why was it urgent for you? Why was she one of those artists?
Urgent?
Well,
this is a very pressing matter.
This is very pressing.
Well,
we need to know now.
That I had to put the post out and say...
Pink, Taylor Swift, and I mean, I understand Dixie Chicks. You listen to Dixie Chicks all the time. Pink has been one of those in and out artists. Taylor Swift, not so much.
That is a very good question. I think because she just recently had a new album come out, and I really enjoyed listening to that particular album, Lover. So I was kind of like, she's been around for a while, and I knew you hadn't done an episode on her, so I thought it was just a good time.
Yeah. So the odd man out here,
Yeah,
Joe.
that's me. That's me right here.
How did you get in here?
Well, I guess.
Yeah, how'd you get in here? Seriously.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. I guess because I saw the post or whatever of Pink and Taylor Swift and the ones that you said, and I knew, like we talked about in the Pink episode, like I knew Pink before, but I never really really knew T Swift before, and I was definitely that guy in the past, like, Taylor Swift sucks, whatever.
Yeah.
She's the same thing all the time. And if you have listened to the past episodes that I've been on, you know this is not, take a drink here, not my genre, technically. But really, I don't know, I guess it was kind of like, you know what? Since I think doing the show so much that and listening to it, like, let me just give it a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give it a chance and let, I don't know, I guess the ego thing, let the ego thing go and just check it out. So I saw it, I was like, let's do it.
So we have to address the elephant in the room because I always ask, you know, what
I've lost weight. How dare you, sir?
I have too. I always ask, you know, what listeners think. What is the essential? And of course, we got the snarky response. And I don't know if she did this because
She actually told me about this last night.
Yeah.
We went to go see Sick Man.
I don't know if she did this because she wanted us to discuss it. And if she did, then cool. Because nobody else actually gave me this response, or if she was just doing it because she really thinks this. But the breakup songs, like the ex,
The one
she
about
writes,
her ex.
right?
Oh, I think she was just being a classic cunt.
Possibly.
Wait, Taylor Swift reached out and said that she likes to break the ex.
Yes.
Jenny
Yeah.
Zell.
Oh,
did.
okay.
So let's throw her under the
Okay.
bus here.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll back it up.
Well, you know, the thing is, that's not incorrect. There's a lot of songs
No, of
about
course
exes,
not.
but I argue she came from country music.
Yeah.
What else?
This is her
Yeah.
foundation, if you will.
The
Yeah.
foundation of what Taylor Swift is
sure.
country music.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
Yeah.
What else is more country than like having your underage daughter dating a lot of people before she's 15 years old, singing about pickup trucks?
Yeah,
Can't even drive yet.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine.
That's
country being.
America.
But that's it's in line. And Kurt Cobain once said every song is about a girl, right? So like everybody writes about love, exes, a girl, a boy, like
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Not Man on the Moon. That's about a man. His name is Andy Kaufman.
well, and it's a love letter to Andy Kaufman
It
in
is.
some ways, isn't it? I mean,
There we go.
What is love a woman? Is luck be a lady tonight? Is that what we're doing here?
well, I say the word girl because that's the exact quote, but
Right,
yeah,
I
like
understood.
it is like it. So I don't know if you were saying that just to be snarky to get us to talk about it. It is true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs about that, but I don't think anybody doesn't do that. Like everybody.
If I didn't write about breakups, my solo album wouldn't exist. Half of the poems I write wouldn't exist.
Right.
You know, like.
It's inspiration, right?
So that's where we're going to start. And then I want to put this out here, and I don't say this lightly. Lover in 1989 are her crowning achievements.
Oh,
100%.
100%.
They are practically perfect pop records.
I think that 1989 is honestly one of the best pop records of all time.
Again, I do not say that lightly.
Right.
That they are terrific.
Yeah.
I did not expect to enjoy those two records that much.
Well, yeah, I didn't expect really to. Again, going into it, I was like, all right, let me give it a chance. I was not expecting to. Honestly, and I don't say this lightly, like, I like Taylor Swift now. I was literally, when I was in my workout list yesterday, Taylor Swift, that's what I listened to during my workout. Big burly Joe doing my workout, listening to, you think that I'm listening to some metal, I'm jamming, my head's banging, whatever. No, I'm listening to Taylor Swift.
I think with
Legit.
that on the treadmill all the time. I'm like, you think everybody knows how gay I am right now?
But you know what? I'm fucking rocking it. You know what I mean? But I didn't expect to like Taylor Swift, and I like Taylor Swift and love her in 1989. Like, dude, damn good records.
Just
Damn
absolutely.
good
And, well,
records.
and Reputation was is in between them,
Yeah, well,
not as great.
That was a misstep. I mean, all of her hardcore fans, which I am one of them, don't like that record.
Oh, okay,
Like I
so-
had this small consortium of
Interesting.
burly dudes who love Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is, but we all hate that record.
interesting.
So in
She
this,
just in a dark place when she wrote that,
Yeah.
or just like a different kind of headspace. I don't know enough about.
It seems very
her.
uninspired, but like
That's the thing.
yeah, like that's a record that I should write because it's about people hating on you for no reason. It's like,
Right,
that's
right.
my life. Like, come on, you just date a lot of people.
Well,
It's not a big deal. I mean, that's my problem too.
Yeah, I was gonna say too that I feel like that record was literally just kind of that transition to where she is now as well, because you have those first two really is still in kind of that whatever you want to call country these days, and then Red kind of turns that a little bit away from country. Reputation is, I feel like, the true transition. Like, okay, what's going on here? And then you finally get 1989 and Lover, and it's like, okay, this is where she's at. This is Taylor Swift now.
Yeah.
So and for me with Reputation, when Look What You Made Me Do hit the radio, and you're right, it is more of a vindictive is strong, but like it is in that coming back at haters.
It's
type.
more. It's the most clapback record she's ever done, but like.
She's not a clapback artist.
But it's
firstly.
not, dude. I wholeheartedly disagree. We'll get into this when I get into my list. She was writing them songs on her first record too. Like, but when they're directed towards like a lover, it's different. Like that record, there wasn't like I don't know who inspired some of those songs, but I don't like you because you made her make a bad record. So like, might you be worse to her next time or something? I don't know.
but my whole thing was like, she's Taylor Swift. She can write whatever she wants, and that is what came out. And it feels like when the stuff hits the radio, it feels like she's trying to remain relevant. I'm like, but you're Taylor Swift. You're relevant for the rest of your life.
She's creating relevance at this point.
Yeah, I almost think is, and I don't hate that record, but I think it was, I don't know how to put it, more so than like, I feel like it was really trying to be in your face where it could have, you know what I mean? It could have probably been a little more subtle.
Inauthentic.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Inauthentic
the
is
best word
absolutely
for
what
it.
it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just comes off that way, like, hey, I'm here, look at me.
Yeah.
But like you said, Justin, like you don't have to. You're Taylor Swift.
But if you take Reputation out of context of it's Taylor Swift and you just like take it out of your mind that that's Taylor Swift, I like that album. Like, if you're not saying, what, this isn't Taylor Swift, what is this about, this isn't her usual, if you don't think of it that way and you just don't have any expectations going into it, then it's not a bad record.
That's absolutely fair. Following 1989 was a huge
that's the issue.
thing against that record.
Yeah.
And I liked it more now, like revisiting it for this list, because I honestly at the first was like, I'm not going to pull anything from that record, but I ended up with more than I thought. But I like it more now. I still don't think it's like a great Taylor Swift record. I just think it's an okay subpar female artist record.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like Eyes Wide Shut. If it wasn't directed by Stanley Kubrick, it would be their masterpiece. But since it's Stanley Kubrick, it kind of sucks.
I was going to say that what your comment was, Kristin, was perfect, because me not knowing, like, oh, this is Taylor Swift, like me going in with a blind eye, like, to me, even though I said that it was kind of like, I did feel it was very in your face, but I didn't hate that either. I was like, okay, I could definitely, this is something new. I could probably get into this. So it was having that blind eye, blind ear was cool to me for Reputation.
I mean, like the opening song, what is it? Are You Ready for It? Like, I dig that song, but that being said, is it a Taylor Swift song?
No.
It's not. Like, I love it.
It's
Like,
very
it hits
hip-hoppy
hard
on this
and
record.
Yeah, and it hits hard, and it's like she has really catchy lines in it. It is pop and it's whatever. I like that song, but it's like not Taylor Swift. It's just it's too different to be represented.
It seems like she's having a bit of like an
identity
crisis on that record.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Lover, and
what a return to form that record is.
first of all, yes,
that's the follow up to 1989.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And here's, it. I don't want to say tainted because that makes it seem like a bad thing, but like. I was like just reading some interviews with her and stuff. Lover is the first album that she's ever written that she owns 100% completely.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did even just looking into who wrote the songs, whatever, and it is pretty cool that she from what I saw, she had a couple other people on other songs too, but she writes all of her songs too.
Yeah.
So that
speaks mountains to me.
That gained a lot of respect from me. I was like, okay, like I can definitely dig you as an artist and now as a songwriter too, because I know that you at least have your hand directly on what's coming out, and you can't really say that, especially about take a drink, the genre of pop music, right? There's usually a lot of who's ever singing it is not necessarily the one who wrote it these days. And even in the past, I imagine.
She's taken some big swings at Big Machine, who owns a lot of her older stuff, and she's in like a big war with them.
Good for her.
Now. Yeah. Well, so she was trying to perform some of her older country jams, and I guess she was getting pushback from the company because they still own it. And she's like, okay, so guys, I wanted to play these old songs, but they're being dicks, and that's what men do. We'll talk a lot about that.
Yeah,
take it out and swing it around.
Yep,
yeah,
just being assholes. And their response is, "Oh no, you can perform them all you want." And I guess like the holdup is she's planning on recording it for So she's trying to go back and record all the old stuff so she can own her entire catalog. That's
smart.
like
I'd be down for that. Like with the artist she is now, I'm for that.
I'm all for all artists doing that. All artists should own their art.
For sure.
Well, duh, yeah.
Well, even her now. So her first record was when she was 14, something like that.
Yeah.
So just think of now having that growth in your voice too, like how to re-record those, you're gonna have a different sound just overall to it as well. And I think that's pretty cool.
And last thing before we get into gameplay here, talking about I think she was always slated to make that crossover. Like it started in that first record. Now, I mean, those country quotes record, they're country based, but they're absolutely country pop.
Yeah, it's pop.
Yeah. That's all country is now anyway. It's pop with a southern accent.
Right. And with those first ones, she even had like pop remixes that they were doing, and which were garbage. Did not like. It's like stick to what you do, and then obviously when she
Where's the banjo?
when she crosses over, like makes the full crossover into pop, it's like okay, this is tremendous. Well, because Red was technically that cross. I didn't like Red.
I love Red. I think Red's like the beginning of like where I really became a fan of hers.
That was the real crossover.
That was the real crossover, though. And so, like, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, ooh, like, it's close. Like, I can tell what's coming. And then the perfection of 1989 comes from that. So, all right, let's get into gameplay then. The name of the game is Deprogrammed. The four of us have combed through 100 or so songs.
Show.
It's going to be difficult because there's four of us and there were so many songs. We've plucked out 20 and we're now going to mash them up against each other in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you to listen to
and
get
also
into Taylor
make me
Swift.
cry.
So I am not you know what? No, I know where I'm going to start. I don't know that this is my favorite song of hers, but I think it's the most pointed. It's off of Lover, and I think it's right where she's at, especially with this war with her old label, The Man.
Yep.
Got it.
Blam, just
Right
like
in.
that.
off the
Came
bat.
out swinging.
Yep.
I think it's one of her most important songs. I really do.
Yeah, well, especially with what I didn't know that news about the battle with the record company or whatever. So I mean, that's totally 100%. Perfect song for that. Like, yeah, if she was a man, like, it'd be easy. Like, yeah, I want to re-record all my stuff and own it. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
But because
fucking
because
Twisted
she's-
Sister could do it. Why can't Taylor
Right,
Swift?
Right.
But because she's a female, like, oh well, because we're men and we want to own
we want
everything.
to keep owning your
Yeah,
stuff.
so fuck you.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
Yeah.
seriously.
You
Yeah.
got enough
you.
money off of a 14-year-old girl.
Seriously.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, hey,
Right in.
there we go. That's a
Good
hell
job,
of a start.
babe. Good job.
All right.
All right, we'll go with Bryan next.
All right. I'm gonna go with something from 1989. It's one of my favorite songs. I think it's a single. I don't really care though, but Style.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm the odd man out. I don't have that one.
Ooh.
Moves it over.
Not that I don't like it. I just, yeah.
I just think that song's really romantic.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like that's the first one that you liked.
yeah,
I remember
is.
you telling me that.
I had 94.9 because I was listening to Mike and Woo in the morning. Shout out to
Wow.
Mike Powers.
You went to radio.
Yeah, I was
See
listening
him
to
at
that.
the gym all the time.
And I had it down low, and all I could hear was the dun, 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 like the bass line.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this? I turn it up a little bit. I was like, what the hell is this? And
Yeah.
I when Kristin came home, I'm like, I think I like a Taylor Swift song.
I didn't even know it.
And she goes, was it this one? And I was like, yeah.
That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, he didn't know what it was called or that for sure that it was even Taylor Swift.
Right.
I was like, is this the song you heard?
But it's that same moment I had with Paramore's Ain't It Fun. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, that's Paramore? I like that.
One of the records, the third record, I guess, whatever one had like The Only Exception on it.
Yeah.
I really love that record. It's a beautifully produced record.
I actually really like Self-Titled. Well, their After Laughter is really good too.
And
but it's
she's really, really good live. I saw them open
yeah.
up for No Doubt. And like she sounds just like that on like live, because a lot of those bands is like production and shit. But like
Yeah.
she can hit those notes, man. I was very impressed.
To that note, I've actually wanted to see Paramore in concert. I haven't had the chance to yet.
I mean,
So I'll do it.
I'm annoyed by like bro band members who like flip around on their guitars on stage and stuff. If you're not Dillinger's game playing, just stop. But so the rest of her band does dumb shit like that, but like she's great.
all right. Well, three of us had it, so it goes to the conversation. All right, Joe.
I'm just gonna go with my number one on the list and work my way down like I did with Pink the last time, because I think that's the easiest for me to do. And I'm just gonna go with "You Need to Calm Down."
Don't
Yeah.
have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that one.
I wanted to ignore it because it's a radio song.
And I
It's a
figured
hit.
you would.
I wanted to ignore it, but I got it.
I really just like the, whatever you want to call it. I just really like the message of the song, and I think the world that we live in, I think it's a good, dude.
I keep coming back
Chill.
to the
Yeah.
line. You sent it in a tweet. That's a cop out.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
That's what 2019 is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
And then I can't ignore.
Yeah, the layers.
You need to calm down.
Yeah.
It just
I just really, literally what catches me right off the bat is doom doom doom. I just feel
The
like I want to
line,
groove.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
I like it.
all right. So we got
I'm
three
mad.
out of four.
I'm mad
again.
that I don't have it. I mean, I don't want to cut anything from either of those two records.
Oh no.
So.
Yeah, I think if I looked at my initial list before I gave you guys the 31, I had all of 89 and all of Lover.
That's how my list started.
So it's like, all right, what's my workarounds
Let's
here?
find the top 10 out of these two records.
All right, hon.
All right. So I guess I'll stick with the first album that I went through was Lover, so I'm just gonna go with Paper Rings.
I got it.
Oh, I don't.
I don't. If I was going to add another song from that record, because I have 4 from it, that was going to be the fifth one.
I love that song.
Yeah, that's
No, it's
It's just
tremendous.
such a good love song. I mean, I just think it's cute.
that is a really good love song. Like I like Shiny Things, but I'd marry you with paper,
Paper
rings.
Rings.
Yeah.
So that's
and it's got it has a country vibe. Like
for sure.
I feel like it's very T Swift. Like it's very it's a love song without being in your face like love song. But well, I guess it is kind of in your face love song. But
I think
don't
that
know.
may
I
have
just really
ultimately
like that
been why I cut it. I know that's a stupid reason, but like I was looking for any reasons to cut things. And so I was like, maybe it's a little too country. And there's another one that's definitely country that I was like, oh, I need this one. So
It's just the way she presents it. I like shiny thing. It's like very country sounding the way she sings it. So,
but it absolutely was one of my last cuts, if that's...
but I like her country stuff. I've got probably just as much of older country stuff on mine than.
All right, well, let's trot that out then. Let me scroll back to the beginning. I don't have much from the first 2 records, but this one I kept coming back to. Picture to Burn.
That's the song I referenced earlier. I was like, that's her first clapback song.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like she's been writing these from day one, man. So yeah, I had that on my list.
It's It's number
No.
22 for it's honorable
okay.
mention for me.
I don't
so
have
no.
that
Well,
one.
2 of us got it, so it still makes it a conversation. Like you said, it is clapback, and like
Yeah.
the second I thought of it. I think of clapback differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So,
sure.
like-
Well, like you said, she's been writing it since that first record, and it's just that different sound of a clapback, and not so however you want to.
It's not like Holla Back Girl, but it's
There you
like
go.
it's
Yeah.
like fuck your stupid pickup truck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna burn your pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it was very waiting to exhale for a 15-year-old girl. To
Yeah.
say.
right.
That's a good breakup song.
Fuck you! I'm gonna poison your baked beans. Okay.
All right, Brian.
All right. I'm gonna go with we mentioned Paramore, and I think this song is very Paramore like. Better Than Revenge,
I got it.
I do not have that one.
Nope, I don't have that one either.
and there are a few things I do better than Revenge too. Taylor Swift. That's why we're fucking soulmates.
What album
That's why
is
we're
that
one
one
of the
from?
same.
That's
Speak
on
Now.
Speak Now.
Oh, okay.
It's like a rockin' tune.
Yeah. It sounds like a Paramore song. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she was like trying to write a Paramore song.
I think maybe that's why I didn't keep that one because I guess going through having
So-
that blind ear, I was like, okay, maybe that's not really Taylor Swift to me.
Besides 89 and Lover, I picked 2 songs from each album.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like trying to keep it that way, and that just didn't make it.
All right, Joe.
I'm gonna go back to the first record. I think again, it's very country, but I think it does also give you that pop Taylor Swift sound. It's I'm only me when I'm with you.
Nope.
That was on my initial list, but it was one of the ones I cut.
Same.
Great song though.
No, I don't have it.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm not heartbroken
Sorry.
by it. It's fine.
I'm sorry,
It's
Joe.
fine. It's not like Angels and Airwaves. So it's okay. Never gonna let that one down.
all right. Let me make the copy here. And all right, Hun.
Oh, is it my turn again already?
Yep.
All right. Let's
That's the
go.
first one in the trash.
Moving fast.
Let's go with Wildest Dreams.
No.
Nope.
Do not have it.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a lot of songs, so
Totally
we got to get
heartbroken.
some in the trash.
I know,
I know.
Something's
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
go to the
There's
trash.
so many songs.
I couldn't even tell you what it is about Wildest Dreams that I don't. I think ultimately I played the game too hard, like thinking, is that something I'm going to present to somebody?
Right. I
Yeah.
know I definitely played the game that way because I did because there were so many songs. I did give T Swift 2 minutes this time through because I did enjoy listening to her. But again, if it didn't catch me in that 2 minutes, or I didn't think, would I want to present this to somebody, then I just didn't. I cut it right away. So yeah, it's just the way it is, I guess.
So I think I'm going to go with a hit here, a country hit that the listeners actually brought up as well, and I think we can't have this conversation without this song. Now, whether or not it's representative of her, that's up to y'all. You Belong With Me.
It's 21. It's in the
Yeah,
honorable mentions.
yep.
I don't actually have it.
It was one of my last cuts.
I was gonna say I have that one on my list.
Okay, so it makes it to the convo. Woo! Saving me there, hon.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's definitely that was.
Try.
I don't even remember what it was. That actually like one of the first singles on the radio.
Yeah, I think
was
so.
I think so.
It was
like her second,
I think it was her second
because
hit.
I think Teardrops on My
The
Guitar
Guitar was
was,
her
the
first
first
one.
Okay, yeah,
one.
that makes sense then.
Because this one's from Fearless, which was the second. I
Yeah.
think Teardrops on My Guitar was the only
From
single
the
from
first
that first
record,
record. Yeah.
All right, Brian.
All right. Opening track. I know you like opening tracks.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you used to. You kind of fallen off on the opening tracks thing.
He's changed up the game,
Changed
Yeah.
it
his
up,
own
yeah.
game.
This was the turnaround record for her, and when I became like a fan, like instead of just a casual appreciative person. But State of Grace from Red.
I have it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I
No.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Wow. All right.
It's got 2 though.
Yeah, I got it. I really liked it. Like you said, that opening track, it came in. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was cool listening just straight through on the playlist that Justin set up. It was that cool. Like, okay, this is definitely a different record.
Yeah, it's the first time she started to become mature, you know, like because Speak Now is still like a very childlike singer-songwriter, like Disney record, you know, and like this is her going, oh no, I'm kind of an adult now.
I do adult stuff too.
Yeah.
No, you know,
I'm gonna have all these exes, so I might as well.
yeah, right. I think I need to listen to Red out of the constructs of this show.
Oh, I definitely need to go back and listen to each record individually. Like listen to the record, give it some time, and then come back to another one out of the context of the show, because I know I definitely like, again, just to get through it and play the game, I didn't give it everything. You know what I mean?
I think it's great.
I think I enjoyed Red, but then like I'm just thinking, because it's that transition into, I think maybe it was knowing 1989, and I already knew there were songs. I hadn't listened to all of 1989, but I knew there were songs there that I knew that I liked.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of knowing that that's coming, and knowing where she just was, like it felt like this weird mishmash of stuff on that record that it just didn't hit me the right way. Because of this show.
I had the opposite effect where it was like, that's when I was like, oh, now you have my attention.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, it's still in the conversation though, and at this point, I don't think we're gonna need it. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
We're not gonna need it. We haven't even gotten to any of the hits yet.
I know we're not even
I don't think we're gonna need
close
it.
to.
I don't think we're gonna need it.
NTP, but just in case, it's out there. All right, Joe.
So I'm gonna go. I see it's on the listener list. I agree with the listeners, and this one, again, kind of like when I said you need to calm down, like the opening kind of riff, if you want to call it, caught me, the beat. So I'm gonna go with "Gorgeous."
I got it.
That's one of the only songs from that record I have on here.
Yep, same.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I really
I'm
dig
jacking
this song.
things up here. I don't have that one on my list.
Again, it's like a gorgeous do 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 do. And like that right off the bat was like, oh, okay, that's okay. T Swift, what's up?
I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing. I'm in.
No, there was very few. I use the term bright spots here for that record, and that was absolutely one of them that I just felt. Again, like not trashing the record, but like that felt like this is her
Authentic.
This is like legit. So, all right, it's got 3. All right, hon.
Oh, okay.
Back to you.
Alrighty.
There's like nothing in the trash either. I'm digging this.
I feel like this is going to be a throwaway because I already know at least you're not going to have this babe. But I got to throw it out there. Me.
I got it.
Mm-mm.
All right, well,
I had
that's
to
why
do
I hate
it.
it.
I mean, I had to do it.
I
but I love how
understand
clever
why.
it is with all of the little, you can't spell awesome without me.
Well,
it's so cute.
here's the problem. I
can't
love
help
that.
it.
I love that. And I actually love the song. I hate the hook.
Oh.
I hate that it's me drawn out over, like, you can't come up with anything else. It's just going to be me.
Well, I mean, look at like Collective Soul or even Alice in Chains. They both had songs with "yeah" as their chorus.
Woo.
That's it.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
So why can't T Swift
Yeah,
do
why
it,
can't you
babe?
do it? Oh,
One
because
syllable.
Back to the Man again.
Because she's a woman.
No.
Yeah.
It's because it's, well, and it also doesn't help that I don't like that guy from Panic.
Panic!
Yeah.
I don't either.
So that did not help.
Yeah, I really don't like Panic at the Disco, but
All right.
He's like literally just a verse.
Yeah. But
I get it.
In a pop
I
song
already,
that's
I
like
already
2.5
knew
minutes.
that wasn't going to be one that was going to get in there.
Well, again, I
I like it, so.
I actually enjoy the song, like, but, and it doesn't help that when it came out, I was hearing it every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because there
It
was
coming on a lot.
Yeah, there was a radio station on at work that was in the back, and instead of getting up and turning it off, I just would let it play because I could barely hear it.
but you could hear it a
I
little
could
bit.
hear
You could hear
that
me,
one. I could hear, that was all I could hear was, and I'm like, what is this?
every
Get this out
hour
of here.
on the hour, likely.
I was scared that Lover was going to be terrible because I didn't like that song, and that was like the first song I heard before it was released, and I was like really fucking scared that she just made another Reputation.
But two y'all got it. It goes over to the conversation, and that officially takes us out of NTP. So we better match on something else. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Now this is a song that you, hun, I don't know if you have it, but you've played it a lot over the years.
Oh,
and I've always it's always kind of been like on the periph for me. And when I finally gave it a listen in context of her and the record, Mean.
Got it.
Yeah.
I
love that one.
It's great.
I mean, this is kind of like a clapback also.
Yeah.
You know?
Continuing to prove Brian's point that I'm an idiot.
It's okay. I mean, I know I'm right.
So three of us got it?
Yes.
Okay. I just someday I'm going to be like this big star in the city, and you're just going to be mean.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel?
I saw her
dick?
play that song like live. I think I told you this, babe. I think it was on like the American Music Awards or something like that. It was just so good, and I don't know. That's another one of those songs that made me become a fan. Like back, however many years ago, anyway.
Plus, it fits comfortably in that country vibe.
Yeah, it's still definitely
Banjo prominent.
for sure.
Right.
And then what's the line? Someday I'll be
Living in a big old city.
and it's fun. It's sing-songy. It's
Yeah.
top notch. I dig
It's
it.
fun to sing along. That's
Yeah.
what makes it so good. Yeah.
Well, and then, like I said, just the content-wise is great too. So, alrighty. Well, three of us got it. Brian.
It's very PG.
All right, I'm gonna go. Just firing in all cylinders right now. One of my favorite pop songs of the last decade. A song that's very personal to me because it's basically about me too. Blank Space.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got that one.
I don't have that one.
I don't either.
Wow.
How can you not?
I,
Just
Wow.
kidding.
I don't mean to hurt your feelings.
No, I mean they're hurt.
I love her little clicking pen, like pen clicking.
Yeah.
I don't know, just little touches like that in her songs get me. Cause I could just see her like.
I sing this song all the time. I love this song.
It bears repeating. At one point or another,
The entire album.
I had that entire album.
Yeah.
I really did. So like, it's not like it was way far off for me. All right, Joe.
Okay, I'm gonna just go with the title track from Lover, and it's Lover.
I got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, unanimous?
I think the only ones we have unanimous are from Lover
Yeah.
so far.
Unreal.
We just
might-
can't agree on 1989.
That
Apparently.
might continue.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great I love her, but I mean, it's a great love song. It's really,
Oh man, we haven't even got
just-
to my favorite songs on this record yet. Ooh.
yeah. I just,
I have one
that's all I
more
have to
from
say.
that
Like,
one.
I got
it's a
two
great.
more.
I'll play
I love
it next.
Great
It's
love
cool.
song.
Lover.
All right, hun.
Oh. I'll keep with Lover then. London Boy.
Ooh, no.
No.
I cut that because I really just couldn't get over the beginning of it. Like, go right on
with the
my
guy?
scooter. Like, it just pissed me off every time I heard it. Like, okay,
He sounds like Dick Van Dyke
It's
in Mary
hilarious,
Poppins.
so
though.
like I think the song is good.
Yeah.
I like the song as itself. If she just didn't have that beginning of it, I would have had it on there.
She does that all the time. She has those lame intros like,
God, I'm
go
just
sit
like,
in the corner and think about what you've done.
seriously.
Like, stop it, please.
Golly, I was like, goes right on my scooter. Like, if he said anything, literally anything
Cheerio,
else,
chaps.
literally anything else,
He
I
could have
probably
been
would have
like,
had it. But
you want to go see the Tower of London?
yeah, you know what? I've been like, yeah, let's go see the Tower of London. But what is going to ride
want a
on my
biscuit?
what is going to ride on my fucking scooter have to do with London Boy? I don't understand. I don't.
Because they ride the scooters there.
Okay.
That's more of like an Italian or a French thing.
Yeah. So you know
But
what?
Taylor's has been all around the world, so maybe she knows more than we do.
I mean,
don't
maybe,
know.
well, guess what? You can go ride your scooter to the trash.
Okay.
No offense.
You picked a
Yeah,
trash
you
song.
and that fucking London
Oh
boy.
man, I
All
love
right.
that song.
This was a real turning point for her, and we've playfully ignored this song for too long. I feel like this is a perfect time to bring it up, because even if it does end up in the trash, I think you're wrong, but I think it's important to her catalog. Shake It Off.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
knew you were
I
talking
got
about that
it.
one. Yep.
I wasn't gonna cut blank space, but I knew I didn't want to just fill it with all singles, so that's the one that didn't make the cut for me.
Well, sometimes you play the game, but I'm listening to the two, and I'm just like, how do you ignore that?
I mean, so again, as a blank, or not a blank, a blind ear, right? And knowing some artists, right, create music and maybe they have a one-hit wonder or they never get on the radio, and some artists are radio artists as well, and they also put out good tunes besides the ones that hit the radio. She is a radio artist.
Yeah, like Bruno Mars.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and the rest of their album is probably full of, well, as we know, full of other good things as well.
Yeah.
But like they make radio hits because
Yeah.
they're mainstream artists. They're huge names and they're mainstream, and that's what they put out.
So like Pink, we did
Yeah,
Pink last time,
exactly.
where
She's
Pink
radio.
she's a radio artist, but like where Taylor Swift has her beat is Taylor Swift has complete albums.
Correct. Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Pink
to that.
has deep albums, but not
but they're kind
complete.
of over. Yeah, there's
Right.
not necessarily a theme or like we talked about on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she has complete albums, and to your point, her radio tunes are often. I just think this was also just a great message. Like, read what Jenny Zell said. Like, oh, the song's about my about her ex-boyfriends. Well, like she even references that. They say I go out on too many dates.
Yeah.
That's what people
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I love that line.
My
I love
ex-man
that
got his new girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shake it."
And I think Shake It Off is what she's trying to do in Reputation. Like, it's a clapback at the people hating at her, but
it's
done,
definitely her holla back girl.
and it's
Shake It Off.
perfect. It is one of the most perfect pop songs ever.
I love it. I had to cut something.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Gotta
Sometimes.
play
Yeah.
the game.
I think that's one of those songs everybody knows of Taylor Swift too.
Yeah.
I mean, like the music video was a huge hit. That was a huge radio hit. So I feel like in terms of Taylor Swift, people are going to think of Shake It Off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I took it off, because like we all
Everybody
know
knows that one.
everyone knows that song.
People like
Yeah.
once we get to that, we'll broach that part when we get there. But like, yeah, like it has to be in the conversation somewhere.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
All right, Brian.
All right. I guess if we're just gonna keep going singles, man, I'm doing it. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together.
Yes.
Got it.
I don't.
You know why I have that one? Because
Why?
Hanson covered that one.
Really?
Oh, did
And
they?
it's an amazing cover.
And plus, it's about what a douchebag John Mayer is.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that otherwise.
Yeah, right.
Not a chance.
I hate that dude is so good at guitar. I hate
Yeah,
it
he's a talented ass guy, but he's just the most
because I hate his
bland
songs.
white dude music. Ugh.
I couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah.
That's, I don't get nothing to add.
Like, I don't want to make it dark, but I feel like there, a lot of date rape happens to his records.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
What is
It seems like the
Body
record that's
is the
playing every
wonderland.
girl who has a walk of shame in college.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Was-
even.
Yeah.
Dude,
You don't
of
even.
John Mayer songs.
it's not even trying to hide it.
They just throw it
Nope.
out there. It's just she's out there.
It's for dudes who aren't smart enough to like Jack Johnson better. And I'm not saying like I'm a Jack Johnson fan, but at least he's less of a douchebag. You know, at least he's just like, I like to get high and fucking surf.
Not as, and
puts it out
a
there.
less
Yeah.
rapey vibe.
Yeah,
Less
exactly.
rapey vibe.
You know what I think about though when I think about We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together? Remember when we were on the radio
Oh yeah.
and we premiered the Taylor Swift song featuring Brock
Yes.
Lesnar?
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
see the one where it's like the goat screaming?
Yes.
Or the paper towel dispenser? I fucking love that shit.
All right, well, 3 of y'all got it, so it's over there in the conversation. All right, Joe.
Okay. Well, let's just stay on the same trek then, and I'm just gonna go with "Ready for It."
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay.
I didn't put. I know I talked about it earlier,
okay.
but I did not put it on my
That's
list.
fine by me.
I didn't think it was representative enough of.
I guess I just
Of
put it in there
Swift.
to get it in the convo. Obviously, I think like you just brought it up. If you're not already a Taylor Swift fan, right, from hearing these things on the radio, then I guess you probably won't be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
obviously a mainstream song as well.
Yeah.
true.
It's all good. I'm not heartbroken.
I also have to point out, I can't believe with as many tunes and as many of us as there are, there's only 4 in the trash. That's insane.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to have so many misses. All right, hon.
Let's see. Did we already say mine?
No.
We did
Okay,
not.
mine.
I got it.
I got it.
Same.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Wow.
All
another
right.
uni. There we go.
Into
job,
And
team.
one, and one that's
Alrighty.
not from Lover.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Not even 1989 either. That's
Oh, yeah.
insane. Of all the ones,
We don't have anything through from that yet.
I know.
I can't believe this.
I think it's just
Too many
varied.
good ones.
Like we're I think that's falling victim to what I thought this episode was going to be.
Well, out of 18 tracks, we're just all.
I haven't
a little bit
even.
different.
We haven't even said half of the ones from 1989 yet, though. So
Yeah.
just saying,
All
we
right.
got time.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go back to the first record because I think this one's a very important. I think this is, whether you guys have it or not, I think this is important to the conversation. I think this is important to her as an artist, and I think it's a very important message as to especially where she was, and I think her as an artist throughout a place in this world.
Don't have it.
That was, I
Nope.
cut that in the driveway. Like, because I had to.
I just
Because
think
you
it's
make me do this.
I just think it's so important. Like, she's just a girl trying to find a place in this world, and I think it's
Same.
still
Fucking same.
That's why he said deep cut in the
Deep cuts.
in the messenger.
In the driveway.
Playing with his heartstrings.
Ah, man.
I just really do think it's important. So again, you guys don't have it. That's okay. It's into the conversation, or it was entered as
Entered in the world.
At least when I do Black Sabbath, I'm not cutting songs that, like, I cry to. I'm just cutting songs that I love that are about Satan. So,
it's a little bit easier.
This is more
Easier on the
difficult.
soul.
Yeah.
all right, Brian.
all right. I guess in line with
Let's
that.
start cutting a little deeper.
Yeah, let's just tear me to shreds right now. From her second record, again, it's like kind of like a song about who she is. 15.
Oh nope.
When you're 15, somebody
don't
tells
have
you
it
you love you,
I
you're
know.
gonna believe
You
it.
gotta believe it.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that song. I did not put it on my list.
It was one of
I
my
feel
last
like
few
that
cuts.
like that told everybody who she was as a
Yeah.
songwriter. You know, like all my songs are gonna be inevitably about this
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're right.
because I'm naive and I believe in love. So,
And that's not a bad thing.
no, I
That's
mean
a
I
good thing.
do, but again, I'm
I believe in
You're a
love.
15-year-old
I'm a 15-year-old princess.
And that's okay. I hear you on that. Because really, okay, so actually we'll just say this too. Again, take a drink because I'm going to say genre. But like my
I should have brought
thing-
alcohol, man. That'd be
Exactly. My thing is emo Joe, right? I'm fucking emo kid. Taylor Swift is an emo kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift is totally emo.
fun. Yeah,
She's just from Tennessee,
just
so
like-
she wrote
Exactly.
it a different
So,
way.
like,
Hopeless
Yeah.
romantic.
Which is also
Dreamer.
which is also why, and I'm glad that I did this show, is that I can connect with T Swift now
yeah.
because we're both emo kids.
yeah.
So
All right.
I want to see Taylor Swift do like a screamo record.
oh, that would be so awesome. I would love that.
My son's an emo kid.
Yeah,
He
we found
probably
that
would
out
like
today.
Taylor Swift.
Possibly. Maybe. All right, Joe.
Okay, well, this is going to be a radio hit, but I mean, we got to throw it out there at least to trash or whatever the case. Actually, did you guys? I was reading. Sorry, this is off the topic, but there was like something Taylor Swift was up for something like to be a leading role in some TV series or something like that. Did you guys
really?
hear this?
I did not.
And
No.
I forget what it was, but like she was put up for it or something. But then something fell through because like her and her producer or something, like I don't know, they have bad blood.
No, that was
That was a good one. I like that.
That was an unexpected
I
turn.
have that.
I know,
blood.
right?
Yeah,
I have that.
I have
one.
that. Yeah.
I do not.
No, okay, what's the conversation?
Yeah.
Messed it up.
Also, that
We
story.
have-
That was just a bad dad joke, by the way.
That was great. I appreciate it. There's no such thing as a bad dad joke, by the way.
She's like, isn't she the leading role in Cats or
She
something
is.
like that right
God
now?
that looks so bad.
I want
It
to
does.
see it.
Oh,
I want to see it though.
Does it look bad or does it just look weird? Like it weirds me
kinda
the hell
weird.
out.
yeah, but like, there's a Geico commercial that has better cat effects on it. Like I'm not even like trying to be funny. Like
Yeah.
I see this commercial every day at the gym, and I'm like, that looks better than anything in the Cats trailer. Like seriously.
Just creeps me out.
Yeah.
Like, I saw it and I'm like, ah, what
She
nightmare is
she
this?
wrote
It's
an
like
original
she's
song
naked
for that.
with fur all over.
Yeah.
Cats, she wrote an original?
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for her. That's taking a swing, isn't it?
I mean, I'll go see it because I love her, but
All right, hon. It's your turn.
All right, so I'm going with these 1989 songs now. All you had to do was stay.
Oh,
That was like a last minute.
I
That was 23 on my list.
I cut it in the fucking driveway, and I didn't want to.
Because
but-
Justin made him.
Yeah. I don't know why. I keep making myself come
That's
here.
okay. Trash it. It happens.
At this point, there's going to be a lot going in the trash.
Right.
I don't want to cut. I love that song. I don't even have it.
well, think about this, and it's like,
That's all they had to do, Justin.
I know,
They
right?
just-
All you had to
Stay.
do was
Stay.
stay.
I just want to be loved. Is that so wrong?
Is that so wrong? That's the other thing that's
What if I were a gay bee?
a gay bee? You and I are the only.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that's from,
All right.
but it's.
Go ahead.
I'm laughing though.
So it's also beyond me, like how close some of these trash ones are. Like that's insane. Like
We're all like, man, I
we
had
are
it,
so
but I cut
close
it.
to each other. Like with this expansive catalog, the fact that we've all kind of honed in on a lot of the same songs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But also, I think
we
it's.
get tons
it's
in the convo.
I guess it kind of speaks to the artist that T Swift is too, right?
I almost said fuck you and came here at 25 today.
This is what I'm doing.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 left.
I don't even know how many I have left.
We're all going to be somewhere in the because there's not much in the
7.
trash.
Yeah, I got 7 left.
Yeah.
Did we? No, I don't want to say it if we didn't play it yet. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't think
Never mind.
we've played this next.
All right. I'm going to go. This is the only thing from Red for me. Stay, stay, stay.
No.
Nope.
Don't have it.
That was my wild swing. Okay.
And you're never mind.
What?
Because you just told us that's the only thing you had from Red. So
Yeah.
you're the worst.
I'm helping you play the game.
Yeah, man. I don't know why you don't have this. My last one.
I'm helping you play the game.
I
That's
still
all.
have another
You
one.
made red, actual red, the color red. That was cute.
did.
That was very meta of you.
Oh, I get it. I was wondering what the colors
That's
meant.
album.
It's upper albums. Yeah.
I was like confused. I didn't know what that was about.
It just makes it easier for
I
me.
was the first time that this new system was implemented. He didn't explain this at all, and I was like, "What are the colors for?"
Well, it's
I
just
was like, is this the level of interest you have in
Yeah.
the song?
just easier to find in the big list.
No,
I was
it
like,
makes total
I was like,
sense.
are they by who suggested it? Like,
Yeah, do we each get our
Oh.
individual color?
yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that one because so and so said it.
All right, Brian.
All right, this. Oh my God! When I first listened to Lover, even though I was disappointed by the singles I heard before it, like I was going through some shit with my now ex-girlfriend, and I knew at the time that it wasn't going to work out. And this was like my breakup record while I was still in my relationship. And this song, this opening track, I couldn't love this song anymore. I forgot that you existed.
Yep.
It was a last minute cut for me.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Nah, I did cut other things off this record to keep that one on there.
I have like 6 songs from Lover.
But again, I
couldn't.
love Lover.
Yeah,
Lover is
it's a great record.
such a good
Yeah.
record.
All
I
right.
don't have that one. Though.
That goes to the conversation because I couldn't get away from that song. I kept coming back to it, and I'm like, no, this is great. This is staying. This is staying.
This great.
This is great. All right, Joe.
I guess I'm gonna. I know all of our feelings on Reputation, but I think this song was, I guess, a little more authentic to that record, and I did something bad.
Yeah, I got it. That's my only other one from that record.
Well, at least I got one.
The opening line is, "I
It's-
never trust a narcissist, but they love me." It's like Same.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
What is it like? They every lie they tell me, I tell 3 or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
No, I don't have that, but it makes it to the combo. Oh boy, howdy, are we gonna have to make some cuts?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Get
Howdy
to
do.
cut even
Oh
deeper.
boy, howdy.
Get to just keep reopening and recutting.
Blame Jenny Z because I've been watching a lot of Cannibal and thinking about the Old West a lot.
Oh Lord,
So,
have mercy.
Howdy do.
Howdy do.
All right, Hun, it is your turn.
All right, I don't think we've played this one, and I see that the listeners also like this one twice. Apparently, I knew you were trouble.
Yeah,
I got it.
I got it. We know Justin doesn't.
I don't. I thought we played that one already.
No.
Did we not?
Mm-mm.
We did not.
Okay. No,
We played We Are Never Getting Back Together.
that's right. You're right.
I know you don't have it because you said you only had the one
Yeah.
from Red.
Mhm.
So
Also, there's
you're
a lot.
screwing things up here.
There's a lot of punk covers with Taylor Swift songs too.
I think.
Oh,
you-
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's also another I guess
Yeah. That was
kudos
fun.
to
Yeah.
T Swift for being so awesome.
I mean,
because
Ryan Adams literally covered an entire
The
record
entire
of
record.
hers.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I don't
too.
I don't
Yeah.
even like his version.
That's funny. So I think you should just go ahead and put "I Knew You Were Trouble." Like
Yeah,
the
move it through.
listeners
Has
have
spoken.
it twice.
They did put it twice.
So they are taking your place in this one.
They either can't consolidate things properly or they loved it so much they separately
they got 2 votes.
nominated it.
Yeah, 2 votes.
I think I just accidentally copied it twice.
So I think you should just go
Well,
ahead and put
based
it through.
on your mistake, it's going through. There are no rules here.
Just
all
put
right?
it through. Fuck the conversation.
Man, I was worried that I was
Just
gonna like
goes-
hate your wife because we never did a show together, but I think I like her more than you know.
Most people did. All right, so
I
that's me
don't
then,
believe
right?
in the rules, and I
That's
think we
you.
just move forward here.
So that's me. My turn, right?
But not me, EE.
Ooh, man.
Let me go here then. I'll go back to 1989. Welcome to New York.
Yep, got it.
I do not.
I don't have that one.
Welcome
I
to
like
the
that one
trash.
though.
I kind of wish like I was alone on that so we could get
Hold
some
on, you
trash
didn't
here.
have that one, Joe?
I didn't have it, no.
What? I would expect that one to be on your list.
No, I didn't. I had to cut that one.
All right.
But that was more so something had to be cut. So
If I was
Yeah,
gonna make
yeah.
another cut from that record, it would have been that song. But
I think I'm probably the same. All right, Brian, getting down to the nitty gritty
All right.
here.
my favorite song off the new record, and again, oh God, this record speaks to me right now in my life. "Cruel Summer."
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. I know.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We're very sorry.
I
Brian.
was just talking about
This is like
How
you-
much I
how
love you
much I
guys.
like you.
This is you and Angels and
Yeah,
Airwaves.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
we're breaking Brian's
Yeah.
heart over here.
Not. I didn't mean to. It's
Just
sorry.
happens that way.
I'm sorry.
Well, I've said this in every show.
don't
This is
mean-
my last show, everybody.
Same.
Cash it out.
Putting the show to bed.
Bye bye.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
go shake it off a cliff.
I have actually 10 more coming up in the next 2 weeks. So, yay! All right, Joe.
I think this is off of Fearless. It's a love story.
Yes.
Nope.
That was on my initial list.
Why can't we get
It's like
more?
quintessential Taylor
That
Swift
absolutely, like so many fucking girls were like had these dresses on in their
Romeo and
rooms listening
Yes,
to that song,
yes.
twirling around, you know.
Love at first sight.
gonna get married
Romeo and Juliet.
Mhm.
Into
And then I'm gonna take poison and not die, and then you're gonna take poison and die to be with me. But then I'm just gonna be alone. Okay, maybe that wasn't everybody else's childhood. Sorry.
yes, not at all.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I was
just
gonna
mine.
say that. Then you nailed it for me, but
We're like Kismet.
except for unfortunately, I don't die.
All right, hun.
Let's see. I don't have very many left that we haven't already talked about. I'm gonna go with "Look What You Made Me Do."
I got it.
No,
Nope.
I couldn't do it.
Same.
I really don't like that song.
I don't either.
That's the only record that has songs I just don't like on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, same. Like I could make a case for, or I could understand almost every song.
Yeah,
But then you get to that record and it's like, no,
Yeah.
I don't
You
like
didn't
that song.
understand that. Yeah.
She didn't have to make that song. Like it I don't know. It just
Like I said, taken out of context of Taylor Swift, I like that album. So
yeah, you're right. I agree with you. It's a good record if it's not Taylor Swift.
yeah.
But we are trying to present Taylor Swift to people. So
well, look. Okay.
Ooh, look what you made Steve Dudes.
Well,
Yeah.
that
That's the other reason, because you always make fun of that song.
there was a
What you made Steve
one
do.
of my old roommates had a boyfriend that he was around all the time, and he was always like, "Look what you made me moo! Look what you made me moo!" It's like, okay.
Hence why the song is so great.
Okay.
When you look at it that way, it's easy to lampoon. So yes, yeah.
I mean, come on.
I never thought it was a comedy song before.
And now you look at it differently.
It's in the trash, though, isn't
I
it?
didn't
So we're not
realize
even-
that Taylor Swift
You both
weird
have
out.
it, right?
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
I mean, it's probably gonna end up in the trash anyways.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's
yeah,
not going to go
it's
For
through.
me, it is.
It's fine.
It's not like a real Taylor Swift song.
No.
But it's, you know.
Y'all
Okay.
can't give me Cruel Summer, and you're gonna bring that shit
You
up.
gotta
I get it.
You gotta bring,
Okay.
you gotta
All
bring
right,
goddamn,
you're right,
look what
you're
you made
right.
me do to this table.
My bad.
All right. La 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 la. Where do I want to go? You know what? I'll trot out my other song from Fearless. You're Not Sorry.
I don't have it.
No,
It's okay.
sorry.
We need trash at this point, and
We do?
well,
Oh yeah.
the last thing we
Maybe
need is more stuff in the combo.
I guess you're right. That's true.
All right, Brian.
All right, this is my last one from 1989. I Wish You Would.
Yep.
Don't have it.
Nope.
Could not ignore
It
it.
just gets all my feels.
I did too many, like, radio hits from that one.
Mm.
Well, half the record.
I mean, I think overall,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, mostly what I chose were radio songs.
overall, I'm just a hit boy. So like most
Same.
of the stuff I've had is hits,
That's how I am, unfortunately.
Well, I'm more of a snob.
and that's okay.
You and Justin
like
both.
like I said, I'm definitely gonna go back and like listen to these albums individually, not in a row. Like a day, listen to this album, give it some time to set
Yeah.
in, and then go back, because I feel like number one, I want to, but also I feel like I owe it. I owe it to T Swift
Yeah.
to really take all like full albums in.
No, this country owes it to Taylor Swift. Actually,
Amen, bro. Amen.
I saw that she's going to be given the award of Artist of the Decade.
Yeah.
She-
a music award.
I mean, she should.
She is, like, representative of our nation.
Which unfortunately is incredibly white, but
Well,
we
you
can
know.
look past that. Actually, we all did this through Spotify playlists. I didn't have Spotify for a while because the only two artists that were against it were Radiohead and Taylor Swift, and because Taylor Swift like held out because they weren't paying all artists equally
Right.
Here.
Oh.
and they were like giving like indie artists the shaft as far as like paying per like
Yeah.
every time your song played. So like her shit wasn't on here for a while.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Wasn't it the same thing? Like
Which is a
Tool
power
held out,
move
too.
because she was
Yeah.
probably the most like
Yeah.
powerful artist at the time.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, wasn't the same thing? It might even still be like with Michael Jackson and Prince. Wasn't that kind of the same
I
thing?
think Prince has come over.
Prince has come over since
Okay.
he posthumously. They actually made a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
I have to just point out, because Taylor Swift is a Hanson fan, by the way. So
Doesn't
because
surprise me.
they're indie. So I think what Hanson has said is that she's actually referencing Hanson in "We're Never Getting Back Together," where she says, "You're probably listening to some indie record that's much cooler than mine." So
Oh.
there's
Okay.
a line in the song.
That's very interesting.
She's like all for, like, I know I'm a huge artist, but like I'm supportive of indie artists
Yeah,
and these
but-
people coming up.
That song's about John Mayer. So does that mean John Mayer listens to Hanson? I don't want to think
Oh,
of
I
that.
hope not.
I just ruined your shit, didn't I?
You definitely did. That's okay. I was expecting it. I put myself out there.
All right.
Put myself at risk for that one.
What? I forget where we were.
I think I have a song or two still that we haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
Who was last?
I have two left.
That's what I'm saying.
Are
Who
we
was
just throwing
last?
them out there?
Who just
Uh,
played?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Didn't you just play?
Did I just play?
I thought
don't
you
know.
just played. I think you just played.
We
No,
kind of
I know.
got.
I think I did because
No,
I
yeah.
because I brought up my
Oh, yeah,
last
yeah.
from 1989.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joe.
Okay, so it's me. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 33, but 22.
No, I don't have it.
No.
Nope.
That's okay. Put it in the trash.
Into the trash.
Like I
Trash.
said, hit boy. So it's just a hit on red, and I was like, okay.
All right, hon.
You guys are gonna make fun of me for this one. It's going right into the trash. Delicate.
Ugh, no.
I know. I know.
I almost actually put that as my third from that record.
Really?
Yeah, I do like revisiting that record because I did not like it when it came out, and I barely listened to it. But listening to it again, that one was like, oh man, I missed that one the first time. I think
There's like the loop or the chorus or whatever you call it, I don't like.
Yeah.
But the rest of the song I do. And the only line that I'm like, this song is it cool that I said all that?
Yeah. Well, even that doesn't bother
it's
me.
like, is it chill that you're in my head? I'm like,
Right.
why, Taylor?
Well, even that
Swift, did
doesn't
you have
bother
to
me.
say
Yeah.
that?
I like the song, but going back to me, like the thing that bugs me is delicate. Oh God, I hate that.
yeah.
The echo,
that. Yeah.
echo in there.
There's a lot of weak choruses on that record.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's weak
Yeah.
hooks. Like there's some lyrics on there that are really nice, and like the concept of the song is cool.
Yeah.
But like you could tell she just was in a creative slump, I think.
Yeah.
Or like creative limbo, maybe better.
When so the first time I heard it, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty," and then delicate. I'm like, "Oh,
My ears.
why?"
Acid in my ears.
Well, because
So that to me, that just makes it have sort of a more like it has this very, what's the word I'm looking for? Ethereal vibe to it, where you're sort of in this twilighty headspace. So like to me, the song takes me somewhere else.
That is a very Twilighty thing.
So, I put little things like that aside because the feel of the song I like, and then the verses I like.
unfortunately, the way I hear radio songs and stuff and things like that, it lent to me we coming back to her trying to be relevant, and it's like, but you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You don't have to resort to those tricks. You can just write a good song.
Yeah.
Like that's what you do. Like God. All right, I'm just gonna clear out the last three here and see if I hit anybody here. I got This Love,
Nope.
New Year's Day.
Nope.
No.
I thought that was a really pretty piano song. It's one of the few bright spots from that record. And then Soon You'll Get Better.
Nope.
No.
Broke My Own Rule featuring the Dixie Chicks. But I had to have it. All right, so I'm out. What you got left?
I
Bryan?
guess I'll just do my last two. Both early stuff. Enchanted
Nope.
and White Horse.
Nope. All right, Joe?
The only thing I got left is it's a featuring. It's Everything Has Changed.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I think I said all mine. I don't think I have any left over.
All right, cool. So let me...
I'm surprised we don't have more all the way through, honestly.
Well, that's the thing with four people. It's hard to get four people to agree on more than... I'm surprised we hit three, to be...
Did we
Perfectly
not
honest.
Did we not do Welcome to New York? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
It's in
Two
the
of us
convo,
got it.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Like that
Archive.
one, I don't know if it's like representation of.
Well, we'll get
Taylor
there.
Swift.
Let me...
I'm kind of preparing my brain right now for the
Okay.
combo.
and let's-
Sorry.
Preparing your brain for
I'm
heartache.
preparing it out loud.
I think Style needs to get through.
like...
Style, gorgeous. I'm the only one that didn't have
There's
gorgeous.
nothing
I'm good with
from
that.
1989 that's
Yeah.
all the way through. Style has to go through.
Style has to.
I think Gorgeous would be the one song I would say from Reputation we need to put on here.
Reputation. Yeah, I'm good with that. I think I'm the only one that didn't have that one. So
I
and
think-
the fans.
I would make a case for Picture to Burn because it's like from her first record.
Yeah.
I'm good
We
with
should
that
have
one
something.
too. Yeah.
I'm good with all these comments. I'm good with all that.
Yeah. I mean, I know all. Like I can.
What else do we have that's in the conversation from 1989? Let's just get that out of the way.
Shake It Off and Bad Blood each had 3. Welcome to New York, I Wish You Would, Blank Space are all in with 2.
Okay. Blank space.
Blank Space.
Let's talk about that one.
Hold on a sec. Let me
We're gonna make Brian go kill himself if that one's not in.
Yeah,
the
man.
combo.
We don't want
Right.
that. I'm okay.
We
with
don't
putting
need that,
blank
Look,
so we
space
need
in
speak
there.
for yourselves. One of us wants to.
I know how. I know how to get it in there.
yeah.
Oh,
Phrasing.
my bad. I do a lot of that.
Phrasing.
All right, so the Picture to Burn was I can't keep up with you
Yeah,
guys.
Picture to Burn, I think, is a good one to go to for her early stuff.
All right.
Agreed. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think me needs to.
No,
I think that's a cut.
we're not gonna. Nope.
That's a total cut.
I had to do it.
You are not getting me to budge
That's
on
a
that
total
one.
cut.
Not even close.
Oh man.
What else? I mean, paper rings. Like, who's our holdout on paper rings? Who do I need to sell this one to?
I didn't have it.
I didn't either.
Because I had to cut something else from that record.
Right.
That was my 5th, and I only went with 4. So.
All right. So looking at what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6. We've got 4 left.
I want to make a case for State of Grace.
I don't
We have
remember that
nothing
one.
from Red.
Yeah. Do we have what else is on Red that we have in the conversation?
All right. So we have We're Never Get. Never
All right,
Ever
never
Getting
mind.
Back
I'm
Together.
going over that one then.
If that's the case, I was the odd man out on Never Ever Getting Back
Yeah,
Together.
let's do that.
If we think that is indicative that we need that, then I'm willing to push that through.
Well,
Never getting back together.
Yeah.
it's a guitar. I mean, I'm in.
You guys all had it. I
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay.
All right. Let me put that one. All right. So now we got 3 left.
Like ever.
I miss you. Just never getting back together.
This is exhausting.
I don't think we need anything else from Reputation. I think Gorgeous
I agree.
is all we need.
Yeah.
Just to kind
Yeah.
of make this conversation a little easier.
I think now it becomes which songs from Lover and 1989 are we putting through because we have everything else represented.
Well, I mean,
I agree.
Mean. So we need we have Mine
Yeah.
from that album, but
yeah.
oh man, I love Mean so much though.
I do too. I think
It's got the banjo.
I think
in it
at this
and stuff.
point, I think we can lose Shake It Off. Even though, like, if we were struggling at this point, I would make a harder case for Shake It Off. I love Shake It Off.
I think it should be on the list, but I also think everyone's heard that song, and
Exactly.
I actually think we have some stuff on here that they probably wouldn't have heard.
Yeah, I think it goes back.
yeah,
I think
I
it goes
agree.
back to the you've definitely even
You've
if you've been
heard Shake It
living
Off,
under
probably.
a rock,
Yeah.
you've heard Shake It Off because
So
it's played everywhere, radio, sporting events, all that stuff.
So if we're trying to get people to listen to Taylor Swift or become fans, they're gonna already be familiar with certain radio tunes
Yeah.
like Shake It Off. So it's kind of like asinine for us to put that
Right.
one on there.
Yeah. Well, especially like I said, if we were struggling and we didn't have much through, I would make a stronger case for it. But I honestly, at this point, I'm looking at what we have. I think Style is the better song anyway, just period. But
Even though most people are gonna know that one too, but
I don't know.
I don't know
I
if
think
I
that
don't-
was
I
less
don't
played.
know.
I think that's been less overplayed because I know that song, but it's not like one of those going into it where I was like, God, this song again,
Yeah.
because I just heard it overplayed so much. I think Style hasn't been that overplayed.
yeah, I agree.
Okay, so
And it's very like Taylor Swift saying, "This is who I am. I'm
Yeah.
this. You look at me. This is what you're gonna get, or this is who I am."
That song gets me in my feelings all the time.
how do we feel about? I feel stronger about Mean than Better Than Revenge, even though Better Than Revenge is terrific, and it's definitely
Let's go with Mean. Yeah.
it's definitely off the.
I'd say Mean.
All right.
So what?
Why you gotta be so mean? All right. So that gives us 8.
What else do we? What do we not have? What album are we not represented?
I don't. We
We
have
got
her
everything.
first record. We have. Yeah.
Oh wait, well we don't have
We
anything,
don't have
from
anything from
Fearless.
Fearless.
And then
Oh, we gotta have some.
we have Love Story and You Belong,
You belong
with,
with
me.
me.
I had You Belong
I
with
don't
Me. I
know.
didn't
You
have
Belong.
Love Story.
Out of those two, I feel like You Belong with Me.
You belong with me. Yeah. And that's also one of the ones that the listeners suggested too.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
All right.
It's decided then. Joe, you have no care.
Yeah, I mean,
thoughts
You Belong
on?
with Me, I think is. I was just trying to think of. I was trying to play it in my head.
Oh,
I think You Belong with Me is probably better. And again, like you said, the listeners had that one, so
So the last
give 'em-
one has
give
to
'em
come
that
from
one.
1989 because we can't just have one song.
No, you're
Agreed.
100% right. So,
Blank space. Gonna go out there. Throw it out there.
Blank space.
I'm okay with blank
I
space.
thought we had already agreed to that.
Yeah, I thought we did too.
Yeah.
Because
The
Brian,
hell?
But
Brian
apparently,
needs it.
and you preface it like, let's make sure Brian doesn't kill himself, and you're like, nah, fuck you.
And then
I'm not gonna
Justin
do
still
it.
did it.
I mean, it is on the
You guys got
listener
so
list,
far
too.
ahead of me.
oh, that was in that.
It's on the
yeah.
listener
Keep up,
list
old man.
also.
I'm trying to like.
I know we're
work two
doing a
different
young hip
boards here.
artist, but come on.
All right.
Is
blank
that
space.
everything? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
all of
10,
them?
I think.
Wow, that was easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Easy for you to
One,
say.
We
two,
rule.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Here's the rundown. The man, lover, mine, mean, style, gorgeous, picture to burn. We are never ever getting back together. You
Like
belong with
ever.
me and blank space. How's that
Good
sound,
list.
y'all?
That's pretty solid.
I
Yeah,
like
That
it.
sounds good.
I freaking like it. All right. Let's put the feet to the fire, Brian.
I mean,
Which one are you going? What's the number one?
Oh gosh.
Oh man,
just say it. You know you want to say it.
I want to say blank space, but
Mm-hmm.
But is it? Is that the one you'd go, hey, this? You want some time?
style maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, come back to me. I can't. This is too much
What
pressure.
are you feeling, Brian? Or Joe, sorry.
I would actually say blank space is
All right, then
Really?
fine.
my number one with the bullet.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, hon.
Oh, well, I'm gonna screw it all up then because my first instinct was the man.
That was my second. If I was knocking me from 1999, it should be from that record, and I think that's the one from that record to do it.
Like statement wise,
I'm-
like that's all I kept coming back to.
Yeah,
Statement
true.
wise, what she's saying at this point in time it's so important.
In fairness, that was our first one that we all
all
went
made
through.
it
Let's
through.
Right
let's
off
do
the
it.
bat.
Let's just do it.
Honestly,
Let's go for
like,
that. Let's go for that.
It was
Kind
unanimous.
of like how we did with Pink too. It was the first one that we all boomed
Were
on.
you-
Oh, and it
Unanimous.
was like the very first song
First
we
song,
played.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That says something.
yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
the man it is.
The man.
And we got that from the listeners. Adam Hansen.
Yeah.
He was the one who put that one out there, and he's right. Like it's just terrific. So that gives us number one with the bullet: the man, lover, blank space, mine, mean, style, gorgeous, picture to burn. We're never ever getting back together, and
ever.
you belong with me. That's a solid 10.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a lot of songs about exes.
But hey,
What's wrong with that?
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We all got them.
I don't know about that. You know what? I think it's a good. I think some of these aren't even about exes. It's about being in the present of the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we all know how that ends.
As an ex.
Well, let's see.
Like mine, lover. Those are all like love songs. Style.
Style is a
Yeah.
love song. You belong with me is a longing.
Yeah.
I'm longing for you song.
Yeah. The only breakup songs in here are what? We are never ever getting
Getting
together.
back
Pictures
together.
to burn.
Yeah.
Mean, technically,
Mean.
I guess.
I guess mean is like a it's
Mean
a
is
clapback. It's
really-
a
Yeah.
you suck.
I
You're a
don't
real
even know if
jerk,
mean
guy.
is about a guy necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Also-
is because it's Taylor Swift, but I
Definitely
always
doesn't pass the
imagined it
Bechdel
being
test.
about another girl or somebody.
It
you
could
know.
easily be about
Yeah.
some chick who was given a hard time in high school. Easily.
All right. So then there's only 2 songs that are like breakup songs. I don't even then.
So take that, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Just
it.
saying.
I feel good about it.
Nice.
So
Fun.
It's good, yeah.
I told y'all I've got 10 coming up in the next couple weeks. Brian, you're going to be here for Fredo sessions
yeah.
for Sabbath,
Yeah.
which is actually going to be early in the day, I guess, because it's going to be after Alabama.
Oh.
Which still hasn't
cleanser.
happened.
Palate cleanser.
It still
You've been
hasn't
talking
happened.
about this
Alabama.
show.
That is why Fredo has not been on this program, because he offered up Alabama, and then I got a panel for Alabama. I listened to 6 Alabama records. I put my 20 together,
You are a good friend.
and then he kept bailing.
Gosh.
And was
Ugh.
like, no, you cannot be on the show until we do Alabama. I put in the work.
It's time to do it.
It's time to do it. And so now we're going to do Alabama finally. Joe, I know you put a bunch out there. I think you've actually got a couple panels too, but I'm not.
I know
Alkaline.
Alkaline Trio's coming up.
Yeah, Alkaline Trio. So, and then
I don't think
No.
there's any other ones that
I
I,
don't
put
have
out
any.
that have a panel.
unfortunately, you keep putting out all these artists that no one
Nobody wants
get on
to.
board with. I'll say it again: Dixie Chicks, Sarah Bareilles, Sarah Bareilles is the one that still just Dixie Chicks I can get because people don't like country.
I'm totally cool with doing a Please Explain. I mean, shoot.
I mean, I like what I've heard from Sarah Bareilles, but like I'm not into her in the way that I'm into like Fiona Apple or and Regina Spektor. Like I never like did a deep dive.
She's poppier.
Didn't you say that you thought Bryan would like Imogen Heap?
Oh, I love her. Is that a suggestion?
That's one of the ones I put on the
list. Oh yeah,
list.
let's do that then. I'm in.
Okay, well that'll be sometime
Are we
in
doing
the new year.
Frou Frou and also Imogen Heap, or what are we doing? Just her solo?
Just
her solo stuff.
I mean, there's only that one Frou Frou record, but.
Yeah. All right, so well, here we go. There you go, hon. Hey,
Yay.
Sometime in the new year we'll get that on board.
I've been digging Imogen Heap since college.
Yeah, she's great.
So, you know what? You want to help put me through college of podcasting? Patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin. $1 a month.
Your $1 don't pay for no college.
Dynamite drop it, Monty.
A lot of dollars, though.
Well, a lot of dollars, and like I said, the college of podcasting is essentially what you're doing. You're helping me hone my craft for $1 a month. You get the Oh Hi Justin Daily Pod. You get the after school podcast daily. You get Deprogram Before the Rest of the World. You get your music show Before the Rest of the World. You get Wrestle Pals as soon as it releases. Whatever nonsense I'm doing. I actually finally have set up a plan to actually record the These Ghouls record. Guess where the These Ghouls record is actually going to go first?
iTunes?
Patreon. Patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin.
Yeah.
$1 a month.
And that dollar, like all college, will pay for ramen for his entire family.
Yes, indeed.
As it should be.
So,
and it'll be gone in a day.
Yep. Yes, it will. But y'all, we did work here today, and I'm feeling it. So with that, Taylor Swift, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.